another standard Hovind video, because that's what we do around here, because this is the cheapest, most fun entertainment I can provide at the moment. Oh, it takes no effort to ridicule Hovind. It practically writes itself. That being said, this is going to be a bit of a two-parter, insofar as the first part we're going to look at the promo for his creationist boot camp that he runs at the tail end of every August, and then we're going to look at his video from last night. So let me click the magic buttons. Button, who's got the button? There you go, Ken Hovind official. We got a weird angle Pastor Meister video. Ain't about to watch that crap. Let's hit Creation Boot Camp 2025 as a start.
Hey folks, Ken Hovind here at Dinosaur Adventureland in Lenox, Alabama.
Note that the crew is completely missing. Now think about it. If this was the first, or you didn't know much about Kent, and this was like sent to you as just a video of like, hey, this other pastor is doing these this Creation Boot Camp, and you saw like this weird stuff sitting around, might turn you away.
We're having our boot camp the end of next month, August 29, 30, and 31. If you'd like to join us, you can do that several different ways. We'll be broadcasting live on all of our channels you can find on drdino.com. If you'd like to advertise your creation ministry, contact Joseph, 855-BIG-DINO, extension 4. See, I'd like to, and possibly he's getting a list of see how many speakers we can use that time. If you have a creation ministry, we don't want anybody talking about flat earth. Sorry.
God damn it. Out of the blue, he just talks about that. Did he have people come up and, be like, or contact him and be like, hey,
it's round.
I want to talk about Jesus and the flat earth, and he's like, no, we're not having that.
Okay. And if you want to schedule a cabin to stay in, you need to call quickly. Titus will answer extension 5, and we have limited cabin space. We hope by then to have part of Noah's Ark ready. If you want to sleep in there, probably get nothing but electricity. Maybe not even that.
The infrastructure is only going to be rated for so much capacity. And while individual cabins aren't going to blow, anything that a main local transmission line would carry, if they're extending off of the standard 12240, which I want to think they are, that's going to be a bit of a problem because the transformer can only handle so much. They just keep adding stuff.
So that would be pretty cool. Anyway, call right away if you want to join us for our creation boot camp coming up the last 3 days of August next month. So plan to come down and visit. You won't believe what God has done around here.
Yeah, Seth, that is what tends to happen when I have the mute problem.
I tell people God is good. Some of God's kids drive me crazy, but God is good. So see you then. Bye.
The shit-eating grin of the Hovind. All right, let's get to the meat of the video. Proverbs 4, Wisdom from Dad. I'm amazed he didn't title it Daddy. Let's see what Connors has to say.
Evening, folks. Ken Hovind here in the crew at Dinosaur Adventureland in Lenox, Alabama. Slightly warm today. Gave a bunch of tours in the Jeep. Sweat off 20 pounds. It's wonderful. It's July the 22nd, 2025. Today's a very special day. You're not going to believe it. I'll tell you in just a minute. We'll be in Proverbs chapter 4 tonight. Dead center in the Bible is the book of Psalms, and right after that's the book of Proverbs. Proverbs chapter 4, Wisdom from Dad. We're on all kinds of channels. You can look up.
Is he going to use the location of Psalms for the rest of this, like he does Pensacola, as a way of marking where everything is? All right, you gotta go 457 pages to the right of Psalms. It's like, how about you just say where it is, Kent? People can read. They can look and see where this is themselves. They can find it.
Our app, X, Twitter, Facebook, all that kind of stuff. Go to drdino.com. Be sure to hit the like button, the share button, and subscribe. Share it with somebody or comment and all that kind of stuff. Helps Al Gore with his rhythm or something.
That joke's getting old, Kent. Very old. Prank call DAL. I can neither say you should or should not do that, but I do appreciate skillfully done prank calls. And would not vilify anyone who does a gentle prank call or 2 or 10 to DAL.
Explain that to me someday, Joseph. Anyway, we're open for free because people who like us support us. Join our 777 Club. Go to drdino.com. Microphone is on. Okay. I'm sorry.
Oh, Kent, I have the same problem sometimes. Microphone's on? Oh, shit.
If you want to become a member, just get a hold of Bobby or Joseph. I want to help you guys keep going. Go to drdino.com. Okay, right there. Open for 9+ years. I forget how many. Doesn't matter. We're open. Okay. We're open in Pensacola for 27 years. We probably should change that to be, 36 years. Yeah.
27? No, Kent. No. If we ostensibly put 1990 as kind of the zero date for all of your stuff, Pensacola DAL would have died circa 2007 to 2010 range. So that would have given you maximum 20 years. No, you weren't open no 27 years, Kent.
Okay. Get our 18-hour seminar on creation, $50. You can return it, get your money back. Copy it all you want. Make all the copies you want. Spread them around. Get our series on what on earth is about to happen. So we're headed for trouble, folks. Joseph.
You should ask him why he won't get in contact with Lord Yamato and set up a debate. Since he wants to debate people so badly, it's been nearly a year. I'm not kidding. It's been a year since this man was aware of me and said, Sergey or whatever, socialist man, get in touch with this guy.
The craziest rumors go around. These small towns are crazy about rumors anyway, right? Okay, they got nothing.
Yeah, rumors, Kent.
Nothing else to talk about in Atlantic, Alabama. Here's the latest rumor going around about Dinosaur Adventureland to try to discredit us. Rumors are carried by haters, spread by fools, and accepted by idiots. Now, if you ever go...
Religion, carried by dumbasses, spread by dumbasses, and accepted by idiots. See, I can meme too.
On with me to Walmart or actually any place I go, I try to be friendly everywhere I go, and I look for opportunities to invite people to visit DAL.
Kent, when Grayson was down there and filmed stuff, we saw exactly how you behave at Walmart. It is very creepy. And for people to report that you do this constantly and that a lot of them don't like it, that should tell you something.
So we can witness to them and maybe win them over to the Lord, okay? I use lots of gospel tracts. Our brochures, we're going to get a package price if you want to buy them at our cost to print, pass them out wherever you go, invite people to Dinosaur Adventureland. My business card has the plan of salvation on it.
Your business card has an ancient-ass picture of you. Get an up-to-date picture, fuckface.
Committed and sold to the ministry. I want to win souls, okay? Try to put that in everything I do.
Yes, but you wouldn't come to Kentucky for the Ark Encounter protest. Or maybe you're not legally able to leave the state of Alabama. That's a rumor going around.
Get our business cards. You get a stack of those. They'll put the price.
That's not a business card. That's a goddamn poster, Kent.
Price up someplace. Okay. Well, Jesus preached, and it said the common people heard him gladly. They understood him. That's what they wanted, and they brought little children to him that he should put his hands on them and pray. And the disciples rebuked him.
Well, if you didn't already have a nice drink from me being muted earlier, take a drink because Hovind is quite literally comparing himself to Jesus. Again.
Jesus said, suffer little children, forbid them not to come unto me, for of such is the kingdom of heaven. And he laid his hands on them and departed. Jesus loved children and children loved him. That's the way it's supposed to be for people to try to follow Jesus' example. We got kids here. Bobby's 5 years old. He loves me. Comes try to...
I didn't need to hear the chain of words in a string like that. Oh, fuck.
You see me all the time. We got the Blake kids. They're 3, 4, and 7. Every day they come see me to get their new booger man on their finger. I make a smiley face. I love kids, always have. Okay, I try to be friendly. I want to teach them. They brought young children to him that he should touch them. His disciples rebuked those.
This is just getting creepier and creepier. I don't like it.
He said, suffer little children to come unto me. He said, verily I say unto you, whosoever shall not receive the kingdom of God as a little child shall not enter therein. Jesus loves the little children, all the children of the world, red and yellow, black and white, They are precious in his sight. Jesus loves the little children of the world.
Yeah, that got changed at the Ark Encounter protest. Godless Granny has a wonderful rendition of it. She led everybody in a chorus of. It was wonderful.
They brought him infants that he would touch them. But when the disciples saw it, they
Dude, you gotta. Do you think this through at all? This is fucking creepy.
they rebuked them. Jesus said, suffer, that old English that used to mean allow, okay? Suffer little children to come to me and forbid them not, for of such is the kingdom of heaven. Whosoever shall not receive the kingdom of God as a little child shall in no wise enter therein. So I was at Walmart and I saw a man pushing his 4 kids in a shopping cart. And I innocently asked a question to try to start a conversation.
Love them pixels. I ain't count them all. I mean, look at that. The text is just walling and saw a man pushing his 4 kids and supporting cart, asking
to give them a gospel tract. I often do this jokingly. I said, hey, what aisle are the kids on?
That is pretty creepy, though, Kent. If you were endearing, it would be different, but, you know. Jesus, to our knowledge, didn't have a pedo BFF either. No, but he did hang out with a whore.
You know, he's got them in the shopping cart. End of story. Yesterday, a scoffer said, I heard you were trying to buy some kids at Walmart. You guys are perverted.
Notice he's not going to bother showing into the actual Facebook comments.
I was trying to get a conversation started, okay? Get a life. It's a joke, okay? No, we're not.
Get a life, says the guy who lives in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, Alabama, and whines and complains about reality and science because it conflicts with his magical story of his best buddy, his imaginary best buddy. But of course, everyone doesn't like imaginary best buddy because imaginary enemy is at play.
Not perverted around here. You might be, but we're not, okay?
Yes, from the guy who has open invitation to a known pedophile to come to DAL at any time. From the guy who has done, who up until we finally ridiculed you into oblivion, would not shut up about animal penises. From the guy who did like a 30-part video series on animal reproduction, focusing on that to try to prove his creation concept. And the guy who allegedly has animal mating of videos in his search history, we'll say.
Why do you think evil in your hearts? Interesting. Why do you read?
I don't know, Kent. My heart pumps blood. I don't do much thinking in there. I do my thinking in my brain. That's the thinking organ. See, I love the Egyptians, but it is kind of sad that they didn't understand that what the brain was and how important it was that it was the person. They, too, thought it was the heart was the primary thing. I'm not going to fault them for it. It's just I hate that they didn't know that. You know, they just scrambled that and pulled it out. But or let it drain out. But yeah, we know better now, Kent. You don't think in your heart.
Reason these things in your hearts. Why reason? Why do you think this way? There's no pedophiles here. Never have been. Okay, there aren't going to be any. Okay, we love kids because we want to get the gospel to them. I was asking as a joke, what aisle are the kids on? And now there's a rumor going around that I'm trying to buy kids at Walmart. We got one atheist calling people saying, don't go to Dinosaur Adventureland. They kill people. They've got skeletons out there. How many saw?
He's obsessed with the skeleton rumor. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to go old school. I'm going to say the skeleton rumor because I kind of like that alternate way of saying skeleton. Skellington.
Oh, the skeletons today or yesterday? They're plastic. You buy them online. It's part of a skit. We didn't kill anybody. Nobody's dead out here. Nobody's hidden. Okay.
That's totally something someone who's got bodies buried out in the sand dunes would say. No, I don't have any bodies buried in the back. Oh, no, don't need to check the crawl space. No.
One guy said Hovind has a whole bunch of wives hidden in his basement. I don't
press X to doubt.
Have a basement. Come see my house. It's right there. Cabin 1. Go take a look. There's no rumors. Anyway, men of corrupt minds. Okay, they just got a corrupt mind. Okay. Anyway, Brother Hovind, what do you need at DAL? Well, we give about 3,000 meals a month. We need a cook. Okay. What do you need at DAL? Well, we need a mechanic. somebody to do all the maintenance work. It's endless around here. We have 3 Jeeps running to keep track of, plus the old 47 Willys that needs a clutch and a floorboard. And they said if we put about 8,000 into it, it'd be worth about $900. Have you ever done that to a car? Yeah. Okay. We need a 4th.
This constant fucking show of hands. He can't even just ask, like, any y'all ever done it to a car? Yeah. It's ridiculous.
4-door Jeep Wrangler, any year, we don't care. We want to change lives for the Lord. A few days ago, I was driving out in the country, middle of no place, okay? I saw this one out
So, DAL?
in the woods. Anybody tell what year that is? You know, Billy, you know Jeeps pretty well. Anyway, I left a note in the mailbox. We'd like to buy it. Give me a call if you'd like to sell it. The Philippine family had said,
Boy, he's going to be milking this Filipino family for a while.
We can all fit in one Jeep. The record's 12 in one Jeep. Just like back home. Anyway, we have all kinds of stuff going on around here. We need carpenters to finish Noah's Ark. We're trying to put that big crab together. Bro, that's going
to... He's still going to talk about Krabby. Watch it. He's just going to eventually stop bringing up Krabby at all.
Be a pain putting that crab together. Those pieces weigh 500, 600, 700 pounds. You got to hold them in like a puzzle. Anyway, so let's see. I want to get to slide number 142.
Oh, no, nothing about Jeeps. Quit lying, Kent. He was looking to the left and his left. So stage right, his left. Wait, no. Stage right is your left when you're on stage because it's the stage from the perspective of the, yeah. So he was looking stage right to Billy, to his left. I had to overcomplicate that. Why, I don't know. More than one, apparently. Hovind's got a lot of willies. Hung like a field mouse, though.
Proverbs chapter 4. Hear, ye children, the instruction of a father, and attend to no understanding. I give you good doctrine.
All right, place your bets. Will it be before 10 minutes in the video? We're at 6 minutes, 42 seconds now. Will it be before 10 minutes he brings up his daddy? Before 15 minutes he brings up his daddy? Or will he surprisingly not bring up his daddy at all? Place your bets now.
Forsake ye not my law. I was my father's son, tender and only beloved in the sight of my mother. I had a great father. Some of you may not have had...
Damn! It didn't make it 20 seconds.
A good childhood. My dad was a Marine, World War II, only survivor of his platoon.
There we go. There's the story. Once again, Hovind, it is because he was sick by your own admission. He's not a war hero. And as I stressed, and this is the one time I'll end up saying this about someone who was at all involved in World War II, at least on the Allied side, who I don't know details about, but if your father managed to raise somebody who turned into you, he obviously wasn't that good of a person in and of himself.
Came home and had 3 boys. I'm number 3, and then a daughter. And just a genius guy. Taught us boys everything, okay? Always encouraged us. Maybe you didn't have that. I understand. But there's not an excuse for you to do the same with your kids. Break the chain.
And I have resounding evidence that, Hovind gave Elon Musk a quickie. He's driving through Pensacola. Y'all going down to Pensacola? Shit, there's probably people who mispronounce it like that. I should ask people. Anyway. What was I going to say? Right. Going through Pensacola, Musk was coming by, and Hovind Shaman was like, "Oh, wow, gee willikers, Mr. Musk, your rockets are great, and you really love that there Trump. Can I give you a quickie?" And the elongated muskrat was like, "Sure." Prove it didn't happen.
And start it over. He taught me also. He said to me, "Let thine heart..."
Can't plan a project. Huh.
Retain my words, keep my commandments, and live. He says, fathers, teach your kids how to live. Teach them how to make money. Teach them how to be careful with their money. Teach them.
Teach them how to avoid paying their taxes. Teach them how to get in trouble with the government. Teach them how to do money laundering. Teach them how to introduce crack to the inner city. Reaganomics, man.
How to fix things. Teach them you don't stand with the refrigerator door open for 30 seconds while you decide what you want.
You don't tell me how to live my life. I'm paying that goddamn bill, not you, Hovind. I'll stare in that fucking fridge as long as I want. I'll use that motherfucker to refrigerate the room. Yes, I know physics doesn't work that way, but the idea is there. Kent never speaks of his mother, occasionally mentions her being a kindergarten teacher. That's about it.
And all the cold air comes out, and now you got to pay to recool it. Duh, decide what you want, get it, and shut the door. You don't take 45 minutes in the shower. Somebody's paying for the hot water.
Yeah, and that motherfucker's me. So I'll take as long as I want in that goddamn thing. I wake up. I like to relax. Muscles are a little tense. I don't sleep well. I'll spend all the time I want in the shower, motherfucker.
And when you're paying for it, you're going to hope your people in your house don't stand there for 45 minutes. Practice taking 3-minute showers. I've done it all my life. Wash my hair twice, shave, everything. 3 minutes. You can.
Oh, now it's 3 minutes. It used to be 2 minutes, Kent. You still don't get that shit done.
Do it. Make it a habit. Okay. My dad taught me all kinds of little things like that. Practical things. If your
Yes, practical. That's why you're so fucking incompetent.
dad didn't teach you, quit complaining and break the chain and do it for your kids. Okay.
Hey, Hovind, how about you quit complaining? Because that's all you fucking do.
Teach them how to earn money. Teach them how to spend it. Some people are good at earning money, but they waste it on the dumbest things. Okay.
Yeah, like Krabby. And building a Noah's Ark.
Dumb. See, there's 2 different kinds of income, active and passive. Active income, you go to work, you get paid. You don't go to work, you don't get paid. That's your daily job. But passive income, you work really hard one time and get paid the rest of your life.
Hey, guess who's doing that right now? What do you think YouTube is for me? Not a lost opportunity for you because you fucked around and found out. It ain't much, but it's honest work.
Suppose you worked hard and bought a rental house you could then rent out.
That would make you, odds are, 4 out of 5, you'd probably be a fucking scumlord and would make you enemy number 1 on my personal list when the revolution that totally isn't coming, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, happens. I'm not saying I'm taking notes from the founding of the DPRK, but all the landowners were imprisoned. Landlords were right the fuck out. Just saying.
You got to get an old house, fix it all up, put a bunch of money into it, and then now you got rental income for the next.
Yep, and then overcharge people to live in it. And by fix it up, you mean make it meet municipal standards to be remotely livable. And then don't fix anything unless people really complain. Or you wait until they move out because the place sucks. Jack the rent up another $300 and fix one thing.
25 years. That's passive income. Writing a book. I've written 67 books. I work really hard to write my books. I try to do the best I can.
And you fail miserably. The point is, I forget. But the important thing to remember is, I forget that too. Nah, the point is, don't try, Kent.
Help, I'm being taught evolution in my biology class. Oh, I can sell this
Help, I'm being taught myths in my science class.
the rest of my life. You can buy, I got 67 books I've written on my website. I just want to win souls, but it's an idea of passive income. Some people never even think outside the box. Writing a book, making a video. My video.
Yet he complains about YouTubers. Whenever anyone's primary career at this stage is actually being a YouTuber like Aaron Raw, that's his key creative outlet and thus his focus. Hence, that's ostensibly his career, his job currently. His career is, atheist activist and the like, but his job's a YouTuber. He wants to criticize that. It's weird. But your videos, that's okay. But people using modern solutions, that's not okay. Gotcha.
Serious. I put a bunch of hours into producing. I take my preaching serious. I'll spend 5 or 6
I take my preaching serious. Then why do you suck at it? Oh, right, because you're a piece of shit.
hours on a half-hour sermon. I get up at 3 in the morning to work on my stuff.
I'll give Hovind this. At least he isn't one of those weirdos who says like 3 a.m. in the morning. It's like, I know it's in the morning. You said a.m.
But then people watch it forever. I'm trying to build the kingdom up in heaven where moth and rust do not corrupt and thieves do not break through nor steal. Okay? Teach your kids, okay? Wisdom is the principal thing. Get wisdom. Dads, teach your boys to get wisdom.
Good point there, Tyler. Another way of passive income from our friend Tyler. He can marry a woman with money, fleece it off her, and then drive her away. I'm not saying that's what he did to Cindy, but that's totally what he did to Cindy.
Wisdom not to learn how to throw a ball through a hoop, okay? With all that getting...
Hey, they make good money entertaining people because people enjoy those things, enjoy watching sports. I don't know why you can't understand this, that people simply enjoy something can't. And you would think of all the things people could enjoy, the fact that you rally against sports like you do is kind of amazing. One, with you being a tennis player, and having been a tennis player, I should say. And two, the fact that it's so relatively benign compared to other stuff that at least makes a little more sense for you to rally against. You know, TV and movies and video games and shit, you know. At least the idea, I mean, I guess people would watch, sports events on TV and the like too, but, you could go watch a sports event. You can physically be there. So I don't know.
Get understanding. Exalt her, talking about wisdom, and she shall promote thee. She shall bring thee to honor when thou dost embrace her.
When's the last time you embraced somebody, Kent? Ooh, you know what? I don't want to know that. I'm sure the feds would love to know that, though, given the way you were talking about that kid earlier.
She shall give to thine head an ornament of
Whoa! She moves quickly.
Grace. A crown of glory shall she deliver to thee. Hear, O my son, and receive my sayings. The years of thy life shall be many.
Okay, we got some of that help stepbrother, I'm stuck in the dryer stuff going on here. I mean, you do you, Hovind, but I don't know. The Bible's a little weird, man.
Boy, listen to me. Take my advice.
Boy. Boy, shut up. Boy, I say, boy, what do you think you are, foghorn leghorn? Yeah, damn.
Live a long time. I have taught thee in the way of wisdom. I have led thee in right paths. When thou goest, thy steps shall not be.
I don't know. I heard that recording where he experienced something some might call joy. Quote a South Park episode that was a clip show in the early seasons, and that's what I call a sticky situation.
Shall not be straightened. Straightened in Old English means, cramped in, you're locked in, you can't change, okay? And when thou runnest, thou shalt not stumble. Take fast hold of instruction. Let her not go. Keep her. She's thy life. Enter not into the path of the wicked, and go not in the way of evil men. Dads, do you teach your boys not to hang out with stupid friends and evil friends? Your friends are going to influence you. How many of you ever did something dumb because you're with a friend who was dumb? You wouldn't have done it had you not been with that person. Well, teach your kids.
I mean, one of my exes, she and I were in some situations, did some stuff that was stupid, namely her. God, that was mean. I apologize. This is the same ex who wound up choking me one night because she had mental issues. I think she got married as a kid, then got divorced. It is what it is. I don't really care at this stage, but you don't forget stuff like that. But when the relationship was good, it was good. So, she's just a little hard to work with.
I'm sorry, son. You better not hang around that guy. He's going to get you in trouble. Okay? Avoid it. Pass not by it. Turn from it and pass away. Here's the dad teaching his boy common sense wisdom. Get away from these kind of people, okay? For they sleep not.
Get away from the Hovind.
Except they have done mischief. Some people aren't happy in life unless they've destroyed somebody else.
Hovind? Is that Hovind? That's Hovind.
They got to do mischief. Their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall. Their whole goal in life is to ruin somebody else. There's a lot of people like that out there. Stay away from them.
Oh, Kent. I wonder if you'd want to accuse me of doing that, because all I do is comment on the fact that you've ruined your own damn self. Just watch the slow decline of your, well, what you think is an empire. What I see as the pathetic last gasps of an idiot following a dying mythology. At least a dying variation of a mythology.
They eat the bread of wickedness, they drink the wine of violence, but the path of the just is as the shining light.
No deviant. My ex had gotten married after the fact and had a kid. One of the exes. This one's from 15 years ago now. She's the crazy one.
That shineth more and more into the present day. Some people can't sleep until they've done wisdom or done damage. Joseph, how many people produce videos about me to try to make me look?
See, there it is. Kent, we don't have to try to make you look bad. I just let the stream speak for itself and add commentary. So I guess I don't totally let it speak for itself. I mean, if someone wants to watch a stream and figure it out and put two and two together and come up with the same four I do, they're more than welcome to. But no, I mean, I let it go and I just comment to what you have to say. I don't edit anything. It's just all real time. Just letting it be what it is.
Bad. Thousands. They can't sleep.
I don't think it's thousands. It might be more like a dozen. And I can sleep fine without doing a video on you.
Unless they got to blast Hovind. They work.
No. I whack Hovind. Uh-oh. Am I gonna make a special appearance? Am I gonna make a special appearance? Some of you may already know. And if so, you didn't spoil it for me. Do I make an appearance? Kind of excited.
It's really hard to take down our YouTube channel. They had stuff going all over the atheist internet.
I mean, the atheist internet? Oh, guys, we got our own internet now. I guess secular-minded theists can come in as well. You know, I guess we'll welcome you guys. I don't know. I'm not going to be prejudiced. I'm not going to be closed-minded. But the atheist internet, yeah, I wish. Hovind loses the YouTube channel. Looks like a dude reporting on it and taking a drag off of smoke.
You know, oh, hey, everybody contact them. Talk about shadow ban or something like that, you know.
I don't even know what a shadow ban is.
Ban avoidance or whatever it's called. Okay.
Ban evasion.
Hovind loses his channel. YouTube cancels.
Boy, you seem to be obsessed with, videos from 2 years ago and you losing your damn channel.
And Hovind is an official scumbag. So
well, I mean, actually, the one on the left might be a little more recent, but yeah.
This is a creepy blunder with the antennas in his ears, okay? They're just not happy unless they destroy.
No, they're reporting on the fact that you destroyed yourself.
Okay, that's fine. The way of...
Oh, I didn't show up.
The wicked is as darkness. They know not at what they stumble. My son, attend to my words. Incline thine ear to my sayings. Let them not depart from thine eyes. Keep them in the midst of your heart. For they are life unto those that find them, and health to all their flesh. You know, when you get wisdom in areas that dads ought to teach their boys, it'll help you all your life. Just little wisdom. My dad would say, son, we're driving the car. See that light up there? It's green. It's called stale green. It's probably going to turn red before you get there. Why don't you let off the gas now and coast up there? You're not going to make the green light anyway, and save gas and brakes. Some of you got to replace your brakes 4 times a year because you're stupid in your driving habits, okay?
Oh, good Lord. No, know much about automobiles, but Kent, I can tell you brake technology has changed quite a bit since the stupid ages. You know, allow me to go on a slight diatribe. I used to work at a one-off video game store. Did a lot of system repair, a lot of game console repair. And I would explain to people when they inevitably would have to have the hard drives replaced in their PlayStations, because it was always fucking PlayStations, that they need to shut the system down properly, for one. Don't just yank the power cable. And two, doing these kinds of on off is like the car. Because again, this is mostly adults we're repairing stuff for, not for their kids. The owners were, adults, and they didn't take care of crap. Point is, I made the analogy to the car of you don't just start and stop the engine constantly. You let it idle, you let it, do its thing, you let it run. And one person had brought to my attention that, oh no, a lot of the newer cars, the engines actually do shut off when you are stopped at a light, and I'm like, what? And then eventually, I finally, experienced it like another year and a half later. So we're talking, about 3 years ago. Honestly, I ended up experiencing it. I'm like, that is so weird because wear and tear, startup shutdowns are always the most stressful points for mechanisms like that for machines. Being in a steady state is the way to go. Um, so, if you were to tell Kent's dad about that and the idea of turning off and starting the engine again, every single person would have said, oh no, you're going to destroy your engine doing that. But now they're engineered with that as a standard thing. And brakes and the like, the benefits of this kind of tactic that he was describing would be pretty much negated at this stage. Again, back in the 60s, with an older car, that would have, like we're talking something that was old then, that would have made a little more sense. But that's neither here nor there. It was an opportunity to bring that up because that was a fun little moment for me when it's like, man, technology's changing.
You race up to the stop sign and slam on the brakes. Like, duh.
But I mean, his dad is right, and the story Kent's telling, the message from it is still valid. Like with that, which I hate to agree with Kent on, or his father on something, but yeah, I mean, makes sense to judge. Oh yeah, I probably won't get this light because it is green up there already, so I should probably drive more, conservatively, more reservedly to there.
My dad taught me that kind of stuff. Just don't waste things, okay? Anyway, their life unto those that find them, and health to their flesh.
Well, true, the caution light would have been a thing, but we could presume, it was a quarter-mile stretch, and good and well, you're not going to make it in time.
Keep thy heart with all diligence. Out of it are the issues of life. Put away from thee a froward mouth, and perverse lips put far from thee. Perverse, what is that? Contrary to what is right or good, wicked or depraved, characterized by or resulting from will.
Tubian, I agree. Kent quite possibly may become a dick to drive people away, and I think that's what he did to Cindy straight up. He intentionally pushed her away after taking all the money he could from her.
Willful opposition or resistance to what is right. They just have perverse lips.
Joe Cool's saying the auto start stop thing on cars is still hard on the engine. That's why I disable mine. Yeah, I would imagine it's not the best in the long term. But I figured the engineering was a little better, more for it. But I'm no mechanic. I like machines, but I don't know the exact details, and I can only imagine in the long run it being really, really rough. Really rough. Should have auto stop on cats. Is that supposed to be cats, or is it just a convenient typo from cars? Auto stop would be cool. I also had an idea. This is so stupid, but imagine a clock signal broadcast like on a radio frequency along the roads, and that controlled all the turn signals. So when you engaged your turn, it was all synchronized. Has you ever been stopped and noticed like your signal synchronized with the one in front of you, then it slowly drifts off? It's like if they were all synchronized, that'd be so cool. But I'm like, man, that's so stupid at the same time. Like, one of those things that'd be cool to engineer, but practically just the dumbest. So, I guess that would be my qualifications to work at SpaceX, is doing that.
Because I will publish the name of the Lord, ascribe ye greatness unto our God. He's the rock. His work is perfect.
No. Okay, so wait. Now Dwayne Johnson is the Lord? Said he's the rock. So Willie Nelson spawned a son, Dwayne Johnson. Okay, because, God is supposed to be the Most High, and that's, of course, Willie Nelson. And then The Rock, it's supposed to be Jesus, that's Dwayne Johnson. Or is The Rock God? So is it Dwayne Johnson, or is it Willie Nelson, or is it Willie Johnson, or Dwayne Nelson? Oh, fuck, man. Dwayne Nelson sounds like a cool name.
His ways are judgment. a God of truth and without iniquity. Just and right is he. They have corrupted themselves. Their spot is not the spot of his children. They are a perverse and crooked generation. I don't know if you know this or not, but there are some perverse people out there.
Yeah, you're one of them.
How many have ever met one? Yeah, learn to stay away, okay?
Yep, stay away from the Hovend.
Put away from thee a froward mouth and perverse lips. That's the verse for tonight. All the words of my mouth are in righteousness. There is nothing froward or perverse in them. Is there perverse words in your mouth?
I don't know, Ken. I'm not the one who made a career out of talking about whale penises.
A man that shall be commended according to his wisdom, but he that is of a perverse heart shall be despised. Some people have perverse lips, some have perverse heart. All they think about is wickedness. He that
And you're that guy.
walketh in his uprightness feareth the Lord. He that is perverse in his ways despiseth him. Some of you hate God because you are perverse, which is by where the word pervert comes from. You're the pervert, okay? He that hath a froward
Hovend projects too much.
heart findeth no good, but he that hath a perverse tongue falleth into mischief. Better is the poor that walketh in integrity than he that is perverse in his lips and is a fool. Anyway, let thine eyes look right on. Let thine eyelids look straight before thee. Don't get distracted, son. Solomon telling his boys, I'm giving you wisdom, boys. Hang on to wisdom. Don't turn aside. Ponder the path of thy feet. Watch where you walk. And let all thy ways be established. Turn not to the right hand or to the left. Remove thy foot from evil. Hey, dads, have your kids ever seen you read the Bible? Have they ever heard you read it to them? I mean, come on now, have they? What are you doing? Your kids only see you get excited about a bunch of men fighting over a ball. They're going to follow your footsteps, Dad. What happens to all these points after the game?
I don't know, Kent. Doesn't really matter. You know what does matter? I actually have to go take care of something that's kind of pressing, so we're going to have to end this stream. I will be back very shortly to finish this. So look for a part 2.